As we know this hadith, al-harba khudatun. In light of this hadith, at present time, the big nations, they are using this germ warfare and mustard gas. Are they justified to this? Sorry?
In accordance with this?
In light of this hadith.
In the light of this hadith?
Yes.
They are doing it?
No, they are not doing, but should we accept this or not?
I see. Now, you said it in a way that I was shocked. The fact is that this hadith has nothing to do whatsoever with what the Western people do.
No, but
in any way, khuda is not beastliness. First of all, you translate it correctly. You translate it like the telegram was translated to Hazrat Masih. That was very close anyway, but you are off the mark by a very wide margin when you translate this hadith in a sense that it could even be remotely applicable to the situation of germ warfare. That is not khuda.
But in Urdu translation is always written ladai dhoka hai. That you can use any trick in warfare.
This is wrong. This is totally wrong. Hazrat Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said something and acted upon what he said whenever the situation arose. This is the consistency of his character. So this tradition should be understood in the light of Hazrat sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's personal conduct during wars. To whatever extent he permitted khuda to be played upon the enemy, only to that extent it should be accepted by the Muslims as a legal or permissible method, not beyond that, because he knew better than anybody else the meaning of his own sayings. Hazrat Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam never permitted any companion, any follower of his to indulge in dhoka, even during the warfare. No dhoka was ever applied in any form. Tactics is the word. Warfare is an art of tactics, a battle of tactics. That is very correct. He applied tactics so beautifully, so overwhelmingly, that even the greatest of the warfare specialists could not meet his challenge in tactics. For instance, if you read how he chose the battlefield for Uhud and how he appointed a group of his followers to guard a certain, what is called Darra? Pass in the mountain behind. If you closely study the whole thing in method, then you understand what khuda means. The war tactics are most admirably employed by Hazrat sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in every battle that he participated. So khuda should be translated in the light of his conduct, not outside the light of his conduct. Tactics? This is what I'm saying. نہیں بات یہ ٹھیک کہتے ہیں. یہ جو اردو میں کتابیں عام ہیں نا, لڑائی دھوکہ ہے, جو بچوں کو یہی پڑھاتے ہیں, وہ بچپن سے دھوکہ بازی سکھاتے ہیں.
But we can't convince our enemy if we using this hadith and they play.
No, if you convince them correctly, every knowledgeable person about Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam's life history knows it. Every Western scholar, who is called Orientalist generally, knows this, that Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam's conduct is the only true light in which his sayings should be judged and understood. This is the principle, unviolable principle. So when you defend this like this, it's absolutely acceptable to everyone. Then you consult the Arabic dictionaries and show them from the dictionary that it has this and that meaning. The point is, who is to decide in which connotation a particular word is used? The speaker or a person who appears after 1400 years from that? It is just logical that the speaker knows the connotation of his words much better, and this is also a principle of law acceptable by everybody. The speaker of the word has the choice if there are so many meanings. A judge would never convict him unless first he gives him a chance to explain himself in which meaning that particular multi-meaning word was used. So if he points his finger at one particular meaning, that is accepted.